The way I see it as of the moment, we have for the Pittsburgh Pro, 6th place. Pittsburgh Pro is about 2.5 weeks away. This is going to be my top 6 pick as of now. It could change, but I do believe that these 6 will be the top 6. If I have them in order, we'll see. But I'm most certain that we will see these 6 bodybuilders as the top 6. We're going to have, the way I'm seeing it, 3 separate battles going on over there. We're going to have the battle between 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and a battle between 5th and 6th. It's going to be a tough one to call because we really haven't seen much as far as update picks of the competitors. Nick Walker has put a good amount of updates out. We've seen some from William Bonac, not as much as what we've seen from Nick. And as for the rest of them, we haven't seen a whole lot. Let's get right into this. The way I see it, battle between 5th and 6th, we're going to see Vitaly Golnikov, Good Vito, and Michael Krizo. Good Vito, I think that once he makes improvements in some things that he needs to bring up, he's going to be a serious threat in the big shows. He has mass and he has structure, not say an Andrew Jack structure, but he has structure and to go along with his mass. Michael Krizo is definitely a freak. He carries a freaky amount of muscle. He has some weak points, just like Good Vito. He too needs to bring up these weak points. When he does bring them up, and if he can bring conditioning along with it, he doesn't have structure. I think Vito has a better structure. He can be a very dangerous factor in the big shows also, simply with the freak factor that he brings. Right now, I have them in 5th and 6th. Who beats who? It depends. Like I said, Vito, they both can be considered mass monsters. Vito's shorter, doesn't carry as much body weight as Krizo, but on an inch-per-inch basis might carry as much or close to as much muscle. Both you could consider mass monsters. Vito has better structure. Krizo has more of a freak factor. If Krizo brings in the better conditioning, it appears from some of the images that we've seen of him, he's on track to bring in better conditioning. But both him and Vito, the pictures we do see of them, I'm not saying they're not good bodybuilders, but they are definitely filtered a little bit. So it's hard to make an assessment. But I do think he is coming in with better conditioning. He's working with George Farrer now. George has been away for a while, whether you like him or not. He knows how to bring in a bodybuilder in condition. And I think he's going to do it here. I don't think Vito is going to make the improvements that he needs to make come Pittsburgh Pro, not since when we last seen him at the Arnold South America. At the end of the day, I think Michael Krizo's freak factor is going to prevail. Krizo will be fifth, and good Vito will be sixth. Third and fourth, William Bonac and Martin Fitzwater. I'm still a little amazed at William Bonac. After his Olympia showing a couple of years ago, who would expect him to be where he is now? He's not going to be the William of old. That's gone. But he's come back a long way, and he's even brought back his legs. William Bonac has always brought in conditioning, and he's still able to bring in conditioning. He's doesn't have as much of the wow factor as he once had, but he still has some wow factor left in him. He has shots that he's very dangerous in. Like I said, he's going to bring the conditioning. He's going to be a tough battle for Martin Fitzwater. Martin Fitzwater looks like he has put on some muscle. Looks like he's made some improvements as far as muscle size. The only problem with that is it's a short period of time. And a lot of times, that fresh muscle, once you diet it down, if you haven't had enough time to hold on to it, once you diet it down, you end up losing a lot of it. Don't know what he's going to be able to hold on to. But he's come a long way. The improvements he made from the New York Pro to the Olympia were very significant. I just think he, at this point now, and his body is still very, very fresh. I think he's not gonna use the word overpower. I think he's gonna overtake William. We're gonna see Martin Fitzwater in third, William Bonac in fourth. First and second, we're going to see a battle between Derek Lunsford and Nick Walker. For everyone out there who are Nick Walker haters, who have written him off after what's transpired over the last year or so, if you're going to be honest with yourself, I think you're going to be changing your tune. Like I said, he was the only one now that's really putting up any update pics. And the mutant is back. He's as big and even bigger than ever. For 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, his most recent update pics, he looks like he's on target as far as conditioning. His waist looks tight again, and his legs look improved. The mutant is definitely back. He's not going to structure anybody up there. He's not going to be the prettiest one up there. But I've said it over and over again. Nick Walker, like some others we've had in the past, that have achieved greatness without being structurally the best, simply because the structure was, or the illusion of structure was good enough. The muscle density, the freak factor, combined with conditioning, was just too much, and they just overpowered their competitors. They ran over them like a bulldozer. Derek Lunsford, from his loss at the Olympia to to Samson Dowda to his win at the Arnold against Samson Dowda was a tremendous improvement. Looks like Krizo's doing a good job with him. And that's a dangerous Derek. It was obviously dangerous for Samson. He beat Samson, and he deservedly beat Samson. That's a dangerous Derek. Are we going to see that Derek, or even an improved Derek, come to Pittsburgh? And with what was seen of Nick Walker, and he's not finished yet, is going to be enough for Derek to beat Nick the way he beat Samson. Now, you also got to keep in mind, even though it might be you see pictures of them the same time frame out from a show or from this show, you got to take into consideration with how you're viewing it the fact that Derek recently competed and he's riding into the next show, whereas Nick hasn't competed since the New York Pro, and he's working his way back up and in. So Derek is starting from a much better place, but he just came off a win. The way it looks now, though, even if Derek brings in that package they brought in at the Arnold, or he brings in a better package, what I'm seeing in Nick Walker, and call me a Nick Walker fanboy all you want, but I've leveled a lot of criticism at him in the past for various things, and especially for the way he pulled out of the previous Olympia. But what I'm seeing, and my gut feeling tells me, and some of it has to do with his mental state right now, his attitude. Nick Walker is going to bring in a freak factor that we haven't seen before from him. And what it's going to come down to is the judges are going to keep on turning their eyes to Nick. He's going to be the focal point of their attention. I do see right now Nick Walker, may I say, shocking a lot of people and beating Derek Lunsford, taking first place, making Derek Lunsford settle for second. Okay, to bring this video to a conclusion, the way I see it as of the moment, we have for the Pittsburgh Pro, 6th place, good Vito, 5th place, Michael Krizo, 4th place, William Bonac, 3rd place, Martin Fitzwater, 2nd place, Derek Lunsford, 1st place, Nick Walker. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's 2.5 weeks out as I'm filming this. I might change my placings. If I do make a change, it will be in the last week in the last few days before the Pittsburgh Pro. But as of now, that's the way I have it. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.